And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's almost time for match day number 2 in the qualifiers, Lobby 2. And after this day, we know which 8 teams will advance to the upper bracket and which 8 teams will advance to the lower bracket, because nobody gets left behind. Everybody is still allowed to play after this. And every day we will play the upper and the lower bracket coming from now on. On Saturdays, if I'm not mistaken, let me check. Calendar. No, on Fridays, obviously. Fridays, same time, so 7 p.m. And every Friday from now on, we will have one of the match days from the beautiful Nordic League Season 6. Lower bracket right here on my channel. The upper bracket will be streamed on TGO's channel, most likely. Maybe we'll switch in between to freshen it up a bit. We'll see. But nonetheless, we'll have a stream for you. And yeah, everybody seems to be ready. So I expect us to start the lobby shortly. But let's get a little recap and see who got the crown yesterday. Because we continue from this. 90 points by the High Beast yesterday, 70 by Antoniora, 60 by Kitchen, and 58 by Viz. Got them the first 4 places. Nonetheless, we still have a more tight competition from place 6 on to even the last place. Because Susie Wong, 43 points on rank 5. But after that, we have 30 points. So a third of the points the Hypebeasts have for the Extreme Silly Cats Nordic. Then 2 points less for the Old Grumpy Man. Another 2 points less for NWP. Then 1 point less even for the Blue Zone Wanderers. 2 points less again for Slowstorm. 1 point less for 354 Esports. And another 2 points for Storanam. 1 point again for Valuable Veterans. And then we have a 5-point gap for the 5 stars. 2 points again for 5 stars to Amigos Locos. And last but not least, 3-point difference between the Amigos Locos and Next Level Gaming. So there's still almost anything in for the top 8 from, let's say, place 14, 15 to place 6. So there are still 3 places more to go at least. There might be even more depending on if the teams do have a good day, but I doubt that the Hypebeasts will drop down to the bottom half of the leaderboard. So we can expect them to be in the top or in the upper bracket. Same goes obviously for Antoniora, Kitchen, and Viz. Susie Wong might be a tight fit, but it looks good for them. Depends though if they can keep it up. But nonetheless, we will hop over match number 7. We'll start shortly. Let's get into it. And there we see it. This is our pass for today. And I forgot one thing because I played yesterday after the matches. There we go. And now we're back. As you can see, our plane will start roughly around Prison Island and will lead us to Oasis. This roughly is a space that teams should be able to drop to without problems. That means Campo Militar, Tierra Bronca, Cristóbal, El Azahar, Impala Truck Stop, even Minas Generales, Cantera, Los Leones, and Puerto Paraíso will be hard to reach, but not impossible for the teams. Let's see who will drop where. Because we are now live with match number 7. Let's follow the plane. See who jumps out first. We have Los Amigos Locos first, followed by NWP, then the Old Grumpy Man. Following them, we have Slowstorm and Next Level Gaming, then Susie Wong, this. Then we have Antoniora. Following them are 5 stars, then Hype Beast, then the Blue Zone Wanderers. Then we have Soranam, 354 Esports, and the Valuable Veterans. And last but not least, I don't know why Franny decided to jump that late. We still have the Extreme Silicates Nordic and, of course, Kitchen searching for a home. And our first fight might brew right here in good old Cruz del Val. Because as you can see, let's hop over and show you what it's like. There we go. This might be our first kill here. In the facing off against one of the players from NWP. They did change their position now, though. Muscle. Oh. Tried to hit Indy. Who's completely unsure what happened there. Yorma and Renzarin, as well as Greytoon, moving forwards. Searching for an angle against OGM. It's now using, or preparing to use, the gas can. Saying, alright, if they push me, they will have a slight surprise. Jorma has been seen and been tagged badly. 3 HP remain. Nice headshot there. Let's see if we have any other clashes. Not looking like it, so we're gonna stay here and see what happens between those two teams. Banana bomb. Yeah, right. Banana bomb shooting with a taser. That's above us straight. Shots coming out. Also, still waiting. Straight with Sijorma. And Muscle took some shots in the direction of Inti. Oh, nice knock by Inti against Renzarin. Wasn't prepared to switch to him, but it worked, I guess. Muscle still over here on the other side. Back to Indy. Oh, Clam. Nice try though. Coming out. Let's hop over to Muscle. See what he sees. Hear what he hears. Here's that nade. That nade did land right below his feet, and that's it for NWP. Now back to Inzi. Might be in trouble. Jumping out. Double shotgun there by his opponents. Trying to get away. Greytoon runs there and not sure where he's at. Goma already changed sides. Waiting for the old grumpy man to make a move. And cross the street. Might spot Inzi. If he checks again. Nope. Indian luck. How lucky can you be in the... Yes! More shots coming out. Then WP, yeah, well, they searched for nothing. Gamma sneaking forwards. Not sure if he has a better position now. Because, yeah, would have to play the high ground. Drill. Over here. Question is, will we see any action here? Oh, let's up over here, because Pixel is up on the rock. Sosuke quite close to him, below him to be precise. Pixel might be able to get a knock in there. If he would have gotten here, he would have seen him. But he heard him now. He's not willing to shoot yet. And it's M249 time again. Time and time again, it's Pixel with that dreaded M249. Well, dreaded when it comes to the other teams. We do have someone jumping over here. That's Anthony Ora. Takis. Takis on top of the other hill. Pixel now at least known when it comes to Storanam. So they're moving back to Vladen. Then we have Happy down there in the glass building. So the question is, what can Pixel do from there? Let's hop back over here. It looks like NWP and the old Grumpy Men decided to split again. And we have our next fight. Next shots by Squeaky with a knock against Otis. Positioning himself above the extremely silly cats. Oh lord, he came in with this with a nice headshot against Squeaky. But Squeaky, there was one player. That was Franny from Blue Zone Wonders. Searching for a spot as well. Hoagie knocked as well now. He has no nades though. Who the heck is shooting at them? That's Kitchen as well. Holy shit. That's an awful lot of... Oh, that's very, 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 very long shots. Wiki gets the kill against Otis. Gets another kill against Sogi. Confirmed for his team. That knock was by Banana Bomb. Ronnie now on top of the other hill. Said, alright, I'm not gonna contest Quickie here. Not gonna do that. Pixel's still there. See, we have one knock here. And it looks like Avio is going for that push together with his mates from Amigos Locus against Next Level Gaming. A good thing for Syntax, he was behind that wall. Gengar. Just a spray against Time Onan. Only coming out. Avio got hit by that nade. Oh, Manic from the other side with a nice spray. Avio has to retreat here. As we can see, Timon and Necro and Avio did plan that a bit. Shot coming in from the other side. That should be Slow Storm. Shooting against him, we still have one of Amigos Locos up on the hill here. That's Sata. Position insecure, I guess. Avio again down to 7 HP. It's not looking too good for him. HPFR with the knock against IVO. Slowstorm joining in on that fight. Syntax unsure what to do. From this side, Zeta seen driving over to the rainbows. Good angle. Oh no! Oh no! Time owner with the knock against Jenga, and Jenga therefore running over Hunsilla. Oh, that's so unlucky. That is so unlucky. Oh my god. Syntax down to 13 HP, gets knocked as well, and that's it. Necro gets a kill. And this just leaves one, which is Manic. Was, well, not sure if he should go for anything. The original, the old grumpy man. The original grumpy man. Moving forwards. Circle shifted to the east. Quite central-ish position. Didn't move much from the center. At least not north or south, but at least to the east. So a good position for the Hypebeasts again. As well as Susie Wong and the valuable veterans. 354 Esports might have a good position as well. Considering that the graveyard and this little compound as well has 5 stars here. Quite close to VZ and Brajansi. There's some new names here. Well, I'm not in the best position. Attack against Pixel. That should be Anthony Aura here. Yeah, Hara. Hara BenQ attackers in physics again. More shots coming out by Fang Bang Bing. Oh, nice tech there. Inzi might be in trouble here. Not knowing where the shots are coming from. Gorma with the kill against Yukin. Not sure where that happened. Bobby and Co moving forwards. Brajansi still waiting for 5 stars to show themselves. Playing with more shots against NZ. There we go, HPL here. Back we can see NWP retreating. Oh no, continuing to drive there. Still out of the blue. Out in the blue. Next circle has shifted again. Not to their favor. We might see the same circle ending we saw yesterday. Manic in trouble now. Because right in front of him. There are the Blue Zone Wanderers. Just waiting for them to leave. Looks like they didn't see his car. Fang might be in trouble. Manic. Still unsure what to do. Still not sure if he should fight that. But decides against it. Oh, nice tag against Vasi from Kirin Ichiban. Susie Wong facing off against Chak and Tim. Ooh, that nade? Not bad. The Blue Zone nade against Shaq. Tim in trouble. Blue Zone nade almost made it to his ass. And Ari gets a knock against Shaq. Molly. Ah, it's not good again. Oh, it did hit Ariel. Didn't think that would happen. Whoa. That landed right directly behind him. And he gets knocked in his own molly. Double kill here for Susie Wong. OG with both of them. Felon and Karin on the other side. Sato might be in trouble. Decides to change his rotation. Attackers running over Felon here. Karin not sure what to do, if he should fight or force a fight. There's a lot of stuff happening here. HPFL with the knock against Yorma. Icy gets a kill against Jolly. Thank you, spotted. No dice here now. Fang Bang Bing and his teammates from the Blue Zone Wanderers coming in. Greato. Not able to get the knock against Optos. Kirin killed by attackers as well. Nate underhand-ish. Might be good. Oh, no. Bounced from the car. Zapdos now the last remaining player for the Blue Zone Wanderers. Not sure where he shot at, but he did try. Greato knocked as well. Trying to move forwards. Question is, can Renzarin go for the save? Spotted by BanQ. Not sure he can go for the rest there. BanQ might get another kill. He has seen and heard Manic. Trying to retreat here. Other side shooting at him. Slowstone most likely. Manic made it to the circle. Takes 180 moving forwards. Same goes for Enzi. The Blue Zone Wanderers are eliminated. Old Grumpy Man now facing off against Antoniora. And now from behind, it's BanQ. Shots coming out. Manic now with the possible knock, and there he goes. Taking care of BanQ. At least one less opponent the old grumpy man has to have to care about. Oh, in trouble. In trouble. That's it. Unfortunately, that nade by physics decimated him. Sophia moving forwards to PZ with the knock against Vladen. That happened around here. Soda trying his best to move forwards, getting shot by Viz now. Ooh, next level gaming eliminated physics has found Manic. Soda turning around. Tire pop there, unfortunately. Trying his best. Get to a better position. Killer was happy. More shots coming out. We can see 5 stars still in front of them. Oh, so in trouble. Gets knocked. Oh, will Lenny be able to get the kill? No, Happy even closes the door in front of them. Very unfortunate. PFL facing off against Hara. Gets a nice tag by Hoji. Let's see what else we can see. Mikey. Facing off against Kitchen here. Nice tag against Barbie. Kitchen facing off against the higher beasts. It's Molly. Wanted to say that should have been a nice nade, but there wasn't a nade. Pixel. Again, moving forwards. Well, the Amigas locos have been eliminated. Oh, Ingmar knocked. More shots coming out. Happy with the nade. Double nade against Icy and Lenny. And a bomb with a nice spray. Gets a knock against 80. Pixel going for the race again. I guess he's retaliating a bit against 80 after yesterday. Because 80 said, nope, I'm not gonna res you twice in 3 minutes. So he went for Ingmar first. Also, it's quite a hard move to do. Get to 80. They should run now. Ingmar tries his best and is not successful. Pixel again. Nice tag. Barbie has been spotted, and that's it. Kitchen eliminated on ring 8. This just leaves 7 teams. We can see. Push. Oh, Takas with the kill against Vasi. Now we have Slowstorm and Suzy Wong in this compound. And Antiniora is trying to go for the push. OG is the last remaining player for Suzy Wong, if I'm not mistaken. Plus right here, we have Wiz facing off against 354 Esports. Easy with a knock against Stratos. Mikey gets knocked by Berjansi. Question is, what can Kokopu do? Go for the race on Aru. Aru! Let's hop back over here to Slowstorm, Suzy Wong, and Antoniora. OG says, I'm gonna do it sneaky beaky like. Pixel and his teammates moving forwards. Reloading, positioning themselves behind 5 stars. I see with Nate in hand. Molly coming out already. Ooh, nice spray against Pixel. Lanny with a good position. IQ gets a kill on Kokopu. Oh. HPFL gets a kill against OG. That spray against Harry was whiffed though. Packers against Grande is successful. 10 kills again for Antoniora. Doffy with a kill against Lanny. Flush secured 5 kills for Tekkas already. 4 move in total. 11 in total. And Tekkas finds HPFL again, and that's Slowstorm out on rank 6. Now we still have 2 fights. 354 Esports against Viz, and 5 stars against the IPs. Pixel again with the knock against Goxy. Emergency cover flare. Should be like. Now it's only Biggins left. Running for it. 5 teams, 11 players. Which means roughly 2 players per team. Training now. Well, and Pixel does it again. 5 stars eliminated on rank 5. 4 teams left. VZ loses his helmet in the clock tower. 1 player left. 1 player left for 354 Esports. 2 players left for Wiz, and 3 each for Antoniora and for the High Beasts. We're trying to summon their 100 points in this match, and they are successful. 9 kills, plus the placement points for at least 4th place. Get some 13 points at least, or 12 points at least. Which means they already got to their 100 points. "13 kills so far for Antoniora. Oh, IQ doing the secret move. So currently, most of the circle is held by the high beasts. And another big chunk is held by Antoniora. They did have a drop here with the Groza. Still tier 3 gear in there. They did not go for it. So I'm wondering. Almost broken level 3 vest. Level 2 helmet, level 2 vest. So attackers should take that airdrop, I guess. He's still up here in the tower. Right here. We can see Haikyuu. Hello! Please wave. I'm friendly. So far, nothing major will happen. It all depends on the circle. Vase has to move first. Stratos slightly at the edge of the circle. Did take the high ground here. Good position for him. And he might find VZ in the clock tower. At least if VZ is unable to hear him. Like I said, VZ has no helmet left. Still, sometimes watching the top of the roof gets a helmet now. There's still a level 2 helmet. He's going for it. But again, not to do it. Stratos might have heard him. Oh, BD! And that nade. From above, Haikyuu running up. Get the flush. And we are down to 3 teams. Haikyuu as the last remaining player for this. Gets killed by attackers. Well, that was quite imminent. Better position now, though, for the higher beasts. Oh, nice headshot against attackers. And I already told the guys, if Pixel and Techers are the last 2 remaining players, I expect them to box it out. So, yeah, that's what I expect of them. Techers already have the pen in hand. Gets knocked by Doffy, though. Unfortunate. So we won't see a pan or a box fight. That's tragic. Ingmo with the knock against physics. And that just leaves one. Nade coming out by Doffy. Will Hera die first? No! The nade takes him out. GG. Well played. And it's another win for the Hype Beast with 12 kills. But 14 kills from Antoniora. And 11 assists gets them at least the kill crown and the assist crown. Plus 2,200 damage from the high beats is also not too bad. That's more than I would ever get in a match, so I don't care. Alright, that's it for match number 1. Let's hop over for a quick break, and after that I'll be back with you for match number 2, of course, and the updated leaderboard. Or, well, match number 8. And there we go. Match number 1 or number 7 is in the past. Hype Beast taking over, or still in the lead, but the first team was over 100 points, 112 in total to be precise. Anthony Ora, though, catching up with their 90 points, having now the exact same points the Hype Beast had after day number 1. 69 points for this on third. On fourth, we have Kitchen with 65. Susie Wong still in a good position with 46 points on fifth. Then we have 30 points 4 times already. 354 Esports, Old Grumpy Man, the Extremely Silly Cats Nordic, and Slowstorm, all 4 with 30 points. 1 point behind of them is NWP. Then we have 25 points for the Blue Zone Wanderers. So they are also able to catch up to 8th place, or at least even to 6th place now, because it's very, very close. And last but not least, or, well, no, not even last but not least, but next, we have 20 points 3 times as well, with the valuable veterans, 5 stars, and Storinam. And they made it. They finally made it happen. Next Level Gaming finally got the double digits with 11 points. And then we have the Amigos Locos, of course, on 15th with 15 points. So, yeah, that's something to be, well, not proud of, but at least something I like, because I like stuff like that. So if numbers align and stuff. Yeah, let's hop over. Match number 7 is on the way. Match number 8, obviously. My fault. There we go. Match number 8 on its way, and there comes the plane. In this case, it's a plane and not the rain. Like a specific song said. There we go. Slowstorm on the move. Well, let's hop over here. Our plane starts in Puerto Paraiso and goes to Alcantara, which means this time we have a, well, not so straight approach, more like a slope approach. There we go. This should be roughly the region where the teams can jump. So Valdemar, Prison, Partona are out of the question. Same goes for El Tahar, Oasis, Campo Militar, and Tierra Bronca, as well as Cristobal. Everything else might be reachable for the teams. First jumping out in Puerto Paraiso are the Extreme Silly Cats. Then we have the Amigos Locos going for a split around Resort. Not playing Resort, it seems. Los Leones being played by Susie Wong. Then we have 354 Esports quite close to them. Chuma being played by Slowstorm, but also approaching our Next Level Gaming. At least trying to get Church here, it seems, with Jenga and I'm Syntax. And HPFL might be in trouble. Manic trying to run him over. Oh, and now HPFL, yeah, jumping in that car. He might be dead anyway, because we can see. Alright, got the kill, got the knock against Unzilla. It's also Next Level Gaming, so they trade one-on-one. Oh, HPSL shot out of the car. And that's our second kill of the match. Unfortunately, we did not see the first kill. But, there we go. Around here. That should have happened here. So it seems like Hara breached the compound. And therefore got the kill. That's at least what I suspect might have happened. Picado being played by Antoniora, with the exception of Hara, who's playing that little compound quite close to Next Level Gaming. Then we have Viz in the Montenegro split, El Pozo being played by the Blue Zone Wanderers. Then we have Kitchen playing Alcantara with Squeaky quite far away. San Martin being played by Storanam. In the Ascender split, we have the valuable veterans. High Beast again with the Power Grid split. Taking a bite out of Twisted Minds playbook, it seems. Then we have NWP in the Minas Generalis split. Impala being played by the Old Grumpy Man. And last but not least, 5 stars in Cantera. Currently, Cantera might be a good position. And we might also get an end zone around here, around the Mina de Plata. Around this building here, or this compound. Therefore, Lenny would be in a good position if he stays there. Question is, will that happen? Will it not happen? We will see. Antoniora on the move already. Saying we want to secure a spot in the circle. Heck is the first man. Still in his car. Arriving at physics position now. Spotting. Nothing there. You can approach that compound. I'm gonna tell you. Go for it. Or go broke. Let's see. First movements in from those teams. You can see valuable veterans taking over the graveyard. And Renzarin is going for that drop here. I'm gonna fly over here. Let's check what he will receive. The links and level 3 gear as well as one extended mag. So he will play that links in favor of the M16. Who would have guessed? Hurry here. Then what will we see when we check out where everybody's moving? 354 Esport now located between Suzy Wong and Antoniora. Been shots in both directions. Ooh, and I guess Vladin and his teammates are happy campers. But Ingmar in 80 getting that kill against Vladin. Excellent moving forwards. Alright, I'm gonna take a closer approach here. Soda. And this team trying to get away. Pixel said, I need the loot. Happy already arriving. This little compound here we saw at the end of match number 7. More shots coming out by Antoniora against Suzy Wong. Let's see what might happen next. So, this right here. Vessi might be in trouble. Oh, no. Might not be in trouble. Well, he is in trouble. Jolie needs to heal. Sophia knocked. If it is, Molotov might be good-ish. Luzon Nate might be better. Oh, and I see a panther. What? How? How? I just want to ask how. How did that happen? How could it not kill him? How did he survive that? I mean, Sophia didn't even get killed by that panther, and it exploded quite good. There was a quite valid aim. I would have expected that to kill and knock. But, well, seems I am mistaken. More movement, more positions, more teams getting to the circle. We still have next level gaming over in Partona. I'm not quite sure why they moved to Partona. But well, it looks like they found a home. Decided to stay there. So the last team to still that still needs to make a move. So I'm unsure if they decided to play Partona to get some loot after they were stuck at the church there and didn't want to play against Slowstorm, or if they, I don't know why they would go there, because it's quite far away. So, well, nonetheless, they decided to go there, and that's that. Where's Pixel driving? Ah, Pixel checking out the Italian. In the back we can see the Blue Zone Wanderers. Pixel did see Fang Bang Bing. Kitchen there as well. So it might be unwise to shoot. Why did Fang Bang Bing retreat there? There has been seen. Oh, another attack by Pixel against the foot. And he gets a knock! Jesus Christ. Well, let's check this out from afar. Pixel was just able to see the foot right behind this tire. Man, that were good shots. I would like to hit that. Circle shifts again in favor of everybody being in Cantera already. And around Cantera. Which are almost half, or more than half of the teams. We still have Viz, the High Beast, Kitchen, and Blue Zone Wanderers, which need to move into the circle. And we have Next Level Gaming right here with the emergency pickup. They will take the aerial approach. See if there's more action somewhere. Muscle quite close to the old grumpy man. But I doubt they'll see him. Or he will see that. Oh, that might change now. Muscle deciding to get away there. While we saw the kill against Greytoe by the High Beasts. And Darren taking cover right here in Minas Generalis. We could see right here at this position where Ingmar and HC are looting right now. This is where he died. A moment of peace for our fallen brother from NWP. Kokopoo trying to get a knock in against the extremely silly cats. Not able to though. Which means he still has to do something to get some damage in. Tekka's up on the roof, waiting for his chance to find an opponent and maybe get some more info in on movements, rotations and stuff. But the question is, who will move first? It's like in Germany we have a saying for city employees, which are Beamte in Germany, and we have a saying called Beamten-Mikado. If you know the game Mikado, Beamten-Mikado just means that the first guy from the city who moves loses. Beast now close as well. Doffy might get that kill against Haikyuu. Probably gets a kill. He gets a knock against Pixel. Well, Pixel gets the kill against Mikey. Let's see. Okay, just move. Doffy moving forwards. Pixel getting carried out of the blue. I'm not quite sure why we changed to Tim now, who's not doing anything. But well, at least we will. So let's see. There we go. Shots against Anthony Ora. And they lost a tire as well, if I'm not mistaken. Physics and Banku. Trying to get to Tackers. Well, or to Physics. To Hara. Squeaky gets a knock against Avio. That should be over here. There we go. Yeah. Amigos Locos eliminated by the street campers. Or by kitchen. In this case. Not being in the kitchen, but on the street. And close to the ramps here. On the main road. Or one of the main roads. Of Miramar. The PZ was knocked. But was able to survive. And right here. We can see the compound I talked about earlier. 5-star now facing off against NWP. Oh, nice tech against Brajansi. And Storm coming in. And like the players, we don't see much. Right here we have the Blue Zone Wanderers. Close to 340, 54 esports. 8C. And the high piece searching for a spot to play. And this might be in trouble. Kokopu might have heard them. And on the other side, we have Aru and Brajansi making a move. The top of the hill is still free. I can see them coming closer. Two gets knocked. IQ able to get into the Italian. Oh, did spot Kokopu there. At least taking home that kill. Aru going for the flush together with Brajansi. And now the train is commencing. Easy gets knocked. Nate. Successful. At least successfully thrown. And Brajansi runs right into that one. Blue Zone Wanderers eliminated as well. They were pushed by Kitchen here. The PZ knocked again. Spivey not willing to go for the rest. So Squeaky says, oh man, why do I have to run? I was furthest. Was furthest away. Oh yeah, stuff like that happens. Suzy Wong not in the circle anymore. As you can see, Kentara circle. And we can see right here, Next Level Gaming going for that emergency pickup. Finally making it to the circle. Finally finding friend here. Panic was able to land on top of the roof. Syntax made it into the building as well. I see with a nice nade. Smoked. Well, I would suggest getting rid of that gas can, but... well, they don't need to anymore. I still would have expected the gas can to explode. Nonetheless, that's it. Next level gaming eliminated after a brief stun here. We can see Susie Wong trying to get to the circle. Squeaky with the knock against Taro. Tosca with the knock against Tim. Charlie retreating here. Alright, it's not worth it. Squeaky. It's the Otis there. Can see 354 esports in this compound here. Barbie already trying to make that move. Circle shifts again in his favor. Clam trying to get the race in for Tyro. Might be successful. How the heck did AT get over here? Knock against Yorma. Nate might be good. Oh well, not too good. Made it to the other side of the room. Friends are not able to get the rest in. It's already retreating. Physics with the knock against Fezzy. Now behind Happy, we have the valuable veterans. Happy. Taking the nade. Not too bad. As you can see, a lot of action is happening everywhere. They're getting pushed now. Goma with P90 in hand. Trying to use that smoke to slow down. The Hypebeast Spot Pixel from the other side is able to get the knock in. Now it's just Muscle. Trying to get away. Gets tagged by 5 stars, and Icy gets the last kill in. Well, we hop over to Kitchen against the old grumpy man. On the other side, we have Pixel again, who got the knock in against Strut. Clam and Inti, the last 2 remaining players here. Almost getting hit there. Ooh, nice knock. Oh, Pixel knocked as well. And this just leaves NC for now. And he is found by that nade from the PZ. And now Hypebeasts are facing off against Kitchen and the other teams, obviously. Looks like Pixel will die. The PZ's nade finds him. 354 esports. Unwilling to do anything there. Spivey with the spoiler position. Might be... well, I would have said might be able to get a knock in against 354 esports, but his teammates were not willing to let them run. Begins now with the nade against Tim. Spivey moving forwards. Briefly. 13 kills again. Oh, nice spray by Grandis. Not able to get a knock in though. 5 stars. Facing off against the valuable veterans. Ah, Felon. Did not get that spray in. Ingmar gets the knock against Biggins. Nade coming out. 8C. an arm eliminated. Happy was found by Tekkas. 7 kills by the High Beast. Balance still out here. More shots by the PZ in the direction of Rue. And over here we have Sneakin against Susie Wong, and now we have Anthony Ora arrive as well. Surely healing and boosting. I'm not able to see anything here. Oh, it's just Jody. Oh, did see a Harriet, but not fast enough. Slowstorm eliminated in the spout between 354 Esports and Kitchen. Talking about stuck between rock and a hard place. 80 already moving up the hill. Tekkas gets a knock against Ingmar. 80 almost got the knock against BankU. A bit too far. Duffy already going for it. Pixel already eliminated, so we won't see a pan fight again. BankU trying the Pixel method. Finds 80. Oh, and now it's only Duffy. Remaining last man for the High Beast. 10 kills again, though. .354 eliminated by Kitchen here. They are all 4 back on their feet. Anthony Ora still left with 4 players. 1 High Beast left with Duffy and Otis as the last remaining member of the Extreme Silly Cats. Good placement points for them again. Even though they don't have kills. But placement points are important. And Anthony Ora might win this one. Good position in the circle for them. Physics finally gets a kill against Duffy. But he might be in trouble. Well, or not. Kitchen, 18 kills already. Physics with a nice spray gets the first one knock. Good position for him. Tech is ready as well. With the MG3 in hand. And Otis just waiting there for his chance to use his trusty bolt. Tekkas with the knock against Barbie. Gets the first one, gets the second one, and gets the last one, and that's it. Otis with the knock and flush, though, against Sarah. Finally a kill for the Extremely Silly Cats. Now he's facing off against 3 vengeful Anthony Oras. And that's it. GG, well played. Tekkas again with the MG3 takes care of that win for Anthony Ora with 15 kills. 3 more, though, by Kitchen. 2,680 damage, or almost 90 damage, by Anthony Ora, as well as 10 assists. Well, those stats are nothing to be ashamed of. Let's hop over for another break before we will return with another round of Tego. And today is almost half over. Still in the lead, the Hypers with 126 points. Following them, though, are Anthony Ora with only 11 points different now. If you remember correctly, it was 20 points at the start of today. Then we have Kitchen with 88 points, following suit with almost those 100 points. 70 points so far for Wiz on 4th, 51 points for Susie Wong. Then we have 37 for the Extreme Silly Cats, 36 for 354 Esports, 32 for Slowstorm, 30 for the Old Grumpy Man, 29 for NWP, 27 for 5 stars, 26 for the Blue Zone Wanderers, then 20 each for the Valuable Veterans in Store and Arm, 15 for Amigos Locos, and last but not least, Next Level Gaming with 13 points. So let's hop over. Match number 9 awaits us. And as you can see, we are back on Tago. And there we can see that Tago might be, well, what the teams least are looking forward for, or forward to. Because this roughly is the region you can reach by shoot. Might be a bit further than that, though. Let's go 1.5 kilometers. Yeah, well, barely behind Zhongshan. So there is a bit of a stretch to do if you want to get anywhere else. And right here, our plane is coming for us, taking with us those 64 players, searching for honor and glory. As you can see, first to jump out is Squeaky, followed by his teammates from Kitchen going for Airport, most likely. Then we have a bulk of players with the High Beasts and 5 stars going for Shipyard and Yongsho, most likely. After that, we have Susie Wong and Anthony Ora, as well as Next Level Gaming going for it. Viz jumping out, 354 Esports jumping out, followed by the Valuable Veterans, Doranam, NWP, the Blue Zone Wanderers, Slowstorm, Amigos Locos, Old Grumpy Man, and last but not least, the Extremely Silly Cats. Anthony Ora playing Terminal. Quite close to them is a team from Susie Wong. Then we have Next Level Gaming as well. They might be searching for a possible way over to get to Palace. Books and Saw being played by Storanam, and 354 Esports was going for that, but had to decide against it later on after seeing that Storanam had the better position. Then, like I said, in Songarm, we have Old Grumpy Man. School being played by the Extremely Silly Cats, and right here, this is our circle, which means the circle shifted to the southwestern part of the map. Therefore, for most of the teams, is not good. Hoysam being played by Slowstorm. Then we have Amigos Locos in a good position in the middle of the circle. School, like I said, being played by the Extremely Silly Cats. And last but not least, in the circle, we have the Old Grumpy Man. And obviously here, the Valuable Veterans. And now, approaching from the north, right here we have the lineup from Next Level Gaming there in the circle as well. So let's check out who might go where. Considering that Hypebeasts are already on the upper half of the circle, they most likely will try to do either this rotation or go for quite straight approach here. For 5 stars, I see they might be going for the big way around, trying to get over this bridge here, trying to get back in from the eastern part, from the western part. And we might have our first clash here. Tim is quite close to Timonen and Sutter. Now getting shot and gets knocked by Sutter. Timonen trying to get the knock in against Kirin Ichiban. Sutter confirms the kill against Tim, and that's very unlucky for the Valuable Veterans. Losing one player quite that early. that are also trying to get the knock-in against Kirin. But he's able to dodge that one. So, well, quite a frightening moment for the valuable veterans. And now the third team is approaching that position, but just slow storm here. Sneaking and Grounders taking some shots against Amigos Locos. Finally got another kill. The back we can see Shaq, Enrons, and Felon approaching. Trying to get away. RVO. Crossing path there. This means we have our first movement here. Extreme Silly Cats now being shot at by the Blue Zone Wanderers. And they are not willing to stop anytime soon. Valuable Wanderers taking over this compound. They might be able to get kills in against the Blue Zone Wanderers. Fang Bang Bing gets shot out of the car. Balin with a good position there. Nade might be going a bit too far. That's good. A nade right in front of Miller and stopped off. That hurt. Max nade perfectly. And that just leaves Fran, and he's getting killed as well. Valuable veterans annihilating the Blue Zone Wanderers within the first 5.5 minutes. And it looks like the lineup from the Valuable Wanderers has been awoken. Release the beast. 1 HP for Brajanzi. Just barely making it here. Good thing for him, he's not spotted by Thoranam or by Grandis there. And now he's being spotted by Ochis. Getting that knock in. For the extremely silly cats. Gets a kill as well. Greater running over Enzarin. What happened there? Hello. There we go. Gets him into the car. Tries to get away. Let's see if they are successful with their escape. Looks like it. Hoji gets a kill against 80. Where did that happen? So much movement here. Ingmar knocked as well. Doffy, the last remaining member for the Eye Beast. That could be a good round for Antoniora. Maybe able to take over the lead. Doffy against Hoji. One against 3 now. Gets the knock against OG. 1 against 2. Ingmar flushed by Vasi. Doffy flushing Hoji. Nice nade there by Ariel. Blues on nade there. Jolly back on his feet. It's not looking too good for Doffy. Now it's 1 against 3. Again. Nice try with that nade. Oh, and he's spotted. Can he survive? Real sees him again. Jolly now. Nade's coming out. Another nade. Trying to go for the car, maybe. Donate. And he tries, but fails. Jolly with the kill, and therefore the High Beasts eliminated on rank 50 in this round. That's a quite early out for them. Match number 1 and 2 looked promising with they getting their chicken dinner and second place. If I'm not mistaken. No, it wasn't second place. They get the chicken? Oh well, you know what I mean. They played more promising in the other 2 matches than here on Tego. Circle shifts again. Most teams already made it to the circle, except for Suzy Wong. Like I said, Next Level Gaming made it to this little compound here. Physics says, alright, I found a care package, an airdrop. I got a grocer. Not quite sure why he didn't loot the other packages. See if there's still something in here. Alright. It's a DBS. I know why you didn't take that. But yeah, as you can see, there's still some loot in here. Quite close to Slow Storm. We have the players from Store and Arm. Happy in a good position there. But no focus on him. Circle shifts to Ho-Sun, which means another team is arriving. Sneaking on top of the house here. Spray coming out. Not able to get a knock in. Barely any hits at all. Against 354 Esports. Only the only one who got hit. 354 in trouble. IQ trying his best to get a shot in against Kokopoo. Nice shot against Taimonen. Let's see if anything else might happen. We do have an airdrop here. Nobody's going for that. Physics gets the knock against Necro. Tech is pushing. And gets knocked. Very unfortunate. Avio gets knocked by BanQ. Smokes. Sata moving forwards again. 9 HP remain, and that's it. He was killed by Physics. You could see a bit more in the smokes than his teammates could do. And therefore, Anthony Ora eliminating the team from Amigos Locos. Shots in every direction. There's still an awful lot of teams right here. And this will be our end zone. So stay alert, people. This will be my worst observing to date. Because I literally hate. There's nothing worse than city circles. Because you never know who will hit first. You can't be sure. Will it be Aru? Will it be IC? Will it be the team from Suriname with Soda? Nobody knows who will hit first. Most knocks will happen over distance. Circle again shifting in favor of Hosan. And this right here could be interesting. Youpty. Okay. His next level gaming still waiting here. On the other side, we have Jolie. For Suzy Wong. I still need to move. 4 kills against the high beast. So far, it's not looking too good for all of the teams. Korean in trouble. The valuable veterans made a move, but it didn't really pay out. Shaq's still alive. Let's see where he wants to go. It's not looking like he wants to take that car to stay safe. He wants it to get further into the circle. Let's see. That should be how far we can scroll out. Shot coming through. Is he able to reach Kirin Ichiban? And stay alive. Yes, he is. He made it. Welcome to Hosan, guys. You got some more enemies over here. Django with the knock against Physics. Hackers with the re-knock against Inzilla. That Lynx is scary. From behind, Suzy Wong might be approaching that fight. Ariel Vassi on foot. Might be not too good for Anthony Aura. Spray coming out. Vassi with the first knock. And a second one. It's Jolie with the knocks. This just leaves Jenga. This last man standing. This eliminates the extremely silly kittens. Cats. And you see the cats, not kittens. Could be kittens. Attackers. Spotted. And Jenga, well, is slightly in trouble. Another nade coming out. NWP gets a kill against the old grumpy man. And Hara able to get the kill in against Jenga. Next level gaming eliminated on rank 11. And Suzy Wong says, alright, let's make a run for it. Don't stay too long. We might overstay our welcome. And this right here is the next team searching for kills. Kitchen. And then also Circle, they made their appearance known. Or they searched for their home. Let's see. There's not much Circle left for the teams, at least. For those in Hosan. It's getting smaller by the second. Kitchen with a big split here. 2-2. Mikey gets the knock against Takas. Is approaching now. So getting hit there. Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. But well, let's stay here now. From behind, NWP. Still not where I wanted to go. Nonetheless, good idea though. Because as you could see, Antidiora went for the retreat. Didn't want to stay in that fight. With. Oh, Muscle in trouble here. Friends aren't able to get the rest in there. That means NWP still playing with 3 players. Urgency pickup. Nice hits against Muscle again. It's great too, who gets shot at. 5 kills for Jolie. Getting the kill, or securing the kill against Stratos. He's now trying to get into the circle. Saying, let's play this dip here. It's totally secure. And Suzy Wong being like, yeah, totally secure for our kills, man. Those are our kills, our kills, our kills, our kills. Back on top of the hill, we can see Antoniora. 6 kills already. Tech is the only one who will not get more than that. Which is 1 kill. That he still has 3 nades. I'm not quite sure why they're not using those. Barbie with shots against Jolie, and he might be able. Oh, Jolie goes knock against the circle. Blue zone knock. Icy with a knock against VZ. Well, that blue zone nade did not hit anything. Skokli gets knocked. And Coco Poo gets killed by the nade from him. NWP needs to move forwards. They have Storinam in front of them. Both teams not in the circle so far. So both still need to move. Easy with a knock against Vasi. Nade in hand by Happy. Wrong side, man. And Zone gets knocked by Tuken. And we might see Ariel getting annihilated by the blue. Banana Bomb moving up the hill. Ariel will be in trouble most likely. Happy now with the flush against Renzarin. Let's follow Ariel. Krato with a knock against Happy. Groundless gets the flush in, and Suzy Wong is eliminated on rank 9. Anthony Ora finally facing off against this here. Juju gets killed by his own nade after getting knocked by Kitchen. Niken with a knock against Soski. Marky gets a flush against Bankyu. Gets tagged and knocked by the PZ. Now everything's happened at the same time. That's why I hate city fights. Shaq knocked. There's nothing happening and then everything happens at the same time. Oh no! IQ! Where was your mind, buddy? Did not see Hara fortunately faster. Anthony Ora might be eliminated as well though. 7 kills. 1 more than before. Kitchen on top of the hill. Good position for them. And we're down to 4 teams. 1 player left for Anthony Ora. 3 players left. 4 5 stars. 4 players left for kitchen. And last but not least, 4 players left for slow storm. Right over here. Alright, in trouble. He needs to move forwards. Good thing he still has a car here. But he needs to move at least to the drop here. Or even to this rock here. Otherwise, he most likely will die. Squeaky now with a knock against Goxy. It looks like... I wanted to say it looks like Kitchen wants to make their move, but he's retreating again. Maybe moving his car to a better position. 2, 3, 4. Let's follow Hara. He most likely will die while trying to get into the circle. Car's coming out. Who will get the kill? Well, able to get somewhere. This car will explode though. He still survives somehow. And Spybee still gets the kill. So we are down to 3 teams. 4 players left for Kitchen and Slowstorm. 3 players left for 5 stars. Jukin, currently the main damage dealer in the game. Hits against Goxy and Ice. Or I see. I see you sneaking. At least that's what Biggins is thinking. Kitchen, so far the only team in the circle. Oh, nice tag by Biggins against Grandis. HPFL going for that move. Important one. Nate going to the wrong side. They need to push though. The zone is coming closer. Biggins gets knocked by Tukin. Chance for HPFL. Gets a spray in, gets a knock against Goxy. Icy almost down as well. And he gets killed by Spybee. Now we are down to a 4 against 4. They're getting back in the apps. Grandis, well, wanted to go for the race. Was unable to do so though. DD in a good position, but HPFL is quite close to him. Coming out, that might have been a good one. Well, not so much. Too short. Right in the other direction. And too short. Squeaky. HPFL the only one who could go for the race. Sneaking at Grandis. I can imagine their pain. You man, go for the race, man. You can do it. But HPFL has no smokes left, and that's it for him. Only Tukin remains as last man standing for slow storm. Sneaking is eliminated. The PC now going for the rotation. Searching for Tukin. Nate coming out. Nice Nate. Nice tag with that Nate, and he gets the knock. And the flush. Another point for slow storm. Oh, nice Nate by Sparby. Now they're pushing him. Banana bomb. Knows where he's at. Molly coming out. Nice Molly. And that's it. GG, well played. Through the smoke. Or over the hills and far away. The last opponent hit. Kitchen getting the winner chicken dinner with 11 kills. 1,985 damage by Slowstorm though. And 8 assists proof that they are a force to be reckoned with. Let's hop over for a quick break and then I'll be back with you for match number 4 of the day. And, well, match number 10 in total. Retro, we're almost back on Rondo, but before that we have an updated leaderboard and it's getting closer at the top. 127 points still for the Hypebeast, but 1 point behind them now, Anthony Ora. 109 points and therefore also made it to the triple digits. Kitchen. Then we have 78 points for Viz, 58 for Suzimong, 45 for Slowstorm, 39 for the Extremely Silly Cats, and 38 for 354 Esports. In the second half of the leaderboard, it's still quite close with 36 points for 5 stars, 33 points for NWP, 30 points for the Old Grumpy Man, 28 for the Valuable Veterans, 26 for the Blue Zone Wanderers, and 24 for Storenam, as well as 16 for Amigos Lurkers and 13 for Next Level Gaming. This means all of them still have a chance to make it to the... Hello? There we go. And I can move my mouse again. Hello. Keyboard. There we go. And as you can see, they're jumping out. We are in match number 10 and we are back on Rondo. And our plane is not in favor of, well, some loot spots. So this roughly is the area we can expect the teams to be able to jump to. Rinjiang, Longho, Tinlong Garden, barely will be reachable. On the other side, we have Nanchuan, Ryan, Kuncha, Muhopa, Hemai Town not being able to reach. Except for that, most teams should be able to find a spot to jump to. As we can see by Lee being played by the Blue Zone Wanderers, Zhao Tin being played by 5 stars. Then in Wongtun we have the Extreme Silly Cats, or Extremely Silly Cats. Stadium being played by Susie Wong. Test Track being played by Anthony Ora. Left to them we have Next Level Gaming. Manic quite close here to Physics. Not sure if he's... well, he searched for a car. And we have our own little hot drop here in Danjing. Let the players dance. Because it's 354 Esports against Storenam. And if we remember the leaderboard correctly, both of them are in the lower half of the leaderboard. Oh wait, that was the non-updated one. There we go. Storenam with 24 points so far. Well, 354 Esports is in the upper half of the leaderboard. Sosuke. Spotted there. Nate coming out, and that's a good one. And he gets floored by a Teru. Getting that first kill. Or first knock here for 354 Esports. And almost a second one against Soda. That was a 99 headshot. Soda down to 1 HP now. Teru with 130 damage. Going for the flush here. Oh, knock against Kokopu by Vladen. Happy gets a knock against Brajanzi. Gets the knock against Teru as well. And 354 Esports might regret going for this fight. Almost getting a knock against Happy. Now the push is coming. Shotgun in hand, but both get knocked. Still, 354 Esports is eliminated. And Happy is able to get the race on Soda and Vladen. Ooh, what a fight. What a start to match number 10 here. Happy being the sole reason that Storenam is able to get 4 kills. And ahead on the lower half of the leaderboard. Blue Zone Wanderers, Valuable Veterans are overtaken by them now. Because the Blue Zone one... well, no. The Valuable Veterans still have more placement points. But they are on par now when it comes to points with 28 points each. So let's see what else the map has in stock for us. HC moving forwards here in the direction of Slowstorm. Jordania City being played by Kitchen. And our circle shifted for Stadium. And, well, it has been an awful long time. I showed you Stadium here. I mean, most of you who are playing PUBG know Stadium like the back of the hand. Because it's one of the most famous hot drop spots here in Rondo. But I rarely get to see it because I never play for it. There are a lot of interesting spots you can play. Especially the roof here. You play inside. Or even this tower here. I saw some players up on the raft here. Because, like you can see, you can run up here and then face off against the stadium roof. Because you have, theoretically, you have the high ground up here. But there's no real cover. And the high ground, that's something the Blue Zone Wanderers wanted to take as well. Unfortunately for them, you can't climb up those hilltops. Even though they frequently get played by teams. Muscle with some shots in the direction of Viz. That's a fight. Or, well, those are some shots between NWP and Viz. 5 stars taking over position in the back. We can see Viz again. Shots coming out against Tackers. Will he be able to survive this? Well, BanQ says yes. Syntax facing off against BanQ. And he gets a second knock in. And now Next Level Gaming is in trouble. There's only 2 players left standing, which are Manic and Hudzilla. Arik gets the flush in. Those are our next kills here. Question is, what will Next Level Gaming do? Will they go for the next level play? And it looks like Anthony Aura is out for... Sorry, physics. But that's just too funny. Looks like someone forgot to use his handbrake. BanQ, well, doing the reasonable thing. Saying, alright, I'm going to stop it crashing into the car, which almost takes it into the river. Well, even if you're good at fighting, you might not be as good as driving. As good as at driving, not as driving. Lassie in trouble now. Was seen by Takis. Nate coming out. Flush secured. Jolie in the back. And we can see Physics arriving as well. Trying to drive by kill. Another kill on the count for Anthony Aura. I might stick with them. They get the action done. And right here, Tim is going for the hilltop. That's what I spoke about earlier. When I said the Blue Zone Wanderers are in trouble. Ooh, Clam gets killed by Manic. And Tim, well, he's able to land on the hilltop. But not on the top of the hilltop. Now they are a bit in trouble here. More shots coming in. Almost hitting Tim there. It's not looking too good for the valuable veterans. So Hypebeast coming in from the south there. Then we have NWP facing off against Amigos Locos. Alice facing off here against Slowstorm. But so far, we're missing more kills and more direct fights. 80 with some shots in the direction of Storanam. The Hype Beasts need to do more. So far, they are lagging behind Anthony Ora. More shots coming in by Otis. Circle shifts for Stadium. Knock against Kirin. Tim, well, he found his little dip here. You most likely will not go for the rest on Kirin, though. Bro, I hate to say it, but you dead. Kudos most likely to Anthony Ora. No, Tim is going for the hero move. But it looks like Physics saw that. Question is, will he be able to arrive in time? Not to prevent the revive, though. And now on the street, the extremely silly cats are coming in. Coming out. Hellas just wanted to change his car. Is lucky. But gets a headshot there from behind. Tim now with the knock against BanQ. Smoked by Physics. Like it's still somewhere else. Physics trying to get to his teammate. Gets tagged a few times by the valuable veterans. Tim moving forwards. Does he have a nade? He has a nade. Kirk thrown. Too short. Moving forwards. Now 3 against 1. Theoretically. They're driving away. Anthony Ora survived this with all 4 players. Shots by Duffy in the direction of a glider. Quite sure who flew that. Drive-by attempt from Anthony Ora against Fallon. And on top of the hill, we have the extremely silly cats with Autist and Hallis. Below them, now arriving, is the rest of Anthony Ora. And they do have an airdrop over here. With a Groza. Not quite sure if Tekkas will make a run for it, but it looks like he might try. Good thing for him. The extremely silly cats decide to retreat there. More shots against the glider from Squeaky. Loses his momentum now after the glider is destroyed. Let's see what else our map has in store for us. 5 stars facing off against Slowstorm here. More shots coming in by Tukin. But Slowstorm decides they want to be the bigger man. Getting away, saying, alright, no, we don't care for this fight. We want to get into the circle. That's more important here. More shots coming out. Renzaren this time. And as we can see, Slow Storm driving and, well, creating a lot of fallen bamboo here. Whoa. HPFL almost crashing into Sneak in there. And now hitting Grandis. My beast in the back. Anthony Ora now taking care of the players from the Blue Zone Wanderers. Nate's coming out. Another knock against Aptos. That Molotov is perfect. And that's it for the Blue Zone Wanderers. Anthony Ora again with more kills. 6 in total already. 1 kill though from Shaq. Or it's coming in by the valuable veterans who decide to, well, at least get some more action in for Anthony Ora. Quite sure if that's the correct approach. Well, we can see we have a little water situation here for Lenny, who thought his car could swim, but alas, it's no use. And right here, I see in trouble. Getting stuck at the bamboo, getting shot at by Slow Storm. HPFL and Grand is not though. More shots coming out, more nades coming out. Perfect knock against Yuken. And this just leaves Sneakan, and he gets killed as well by that nade from Skoxy. We are out again from this fight. Spivey quite close, so saying, alright, I'm going to retreat. That fight is over. Nothing for us to do. In the back behind them, we can see the High Beast still alive and kicking. Right here. Amigos Locos need to get around this hill so they can fight against Soranam. Well, fighting against Mikey here. Mikey says 1 against 3. I'll win that any day. Oh, nice headshot. They did stop. Why did they stop? Oh, shots coming in from behind by Anthony Ora. That's unlucky for him. Mortar now from above. ABO was seen by Mikey. Nice headshots. Almost down here. 1 HP remains. And he gets knocked now. Squicky from this side with the knock against Biggins. Mikey gets the knock in against IVO. Zeta trying to protect his teammates. Pixel now with a knock. This is a fight between the extremely silly cats. There's only 1 cat left here, which is Sophia. Trying to smoke to get at least a bit of cover. And that's it. The extremely silly cats are eliminated. Last kill by Ingmar. From top of the hill here. Top of the hill. And another team drives through the bamboo. It's Suzy Wong searching for cover. And they find cover. Takas was a nade here. And that's it. Valuable veterans eliminated. Kudos to Anthony Ora with 10 kills again already. There's still 32 players alive. How many kills do you want? Yes. Soda, the last man standing for Storanam. In front of him, he has Viz. I'd have seen Heiku there. Happy got killed. Soda says, alright, I need more. Mikey knocked by Banku. Gets killed by him as well. We follow to a duo. Is he able to run over? No! Oh my god. Oh my god. And he gets killed. This eliminated on rank 10 by NWP's Gorma. Giorma. We still have Sata for Amigos Locos. Searching for a way to enter the circle. Thank you in front of him. Soda still behind. Another one of our soul survivors. And of course, Jorma quite close here. Ricky with a knock against Lanny. Starter dives to the blue. And this just leaves Skirksy as last remaining player. For 5 stars. And he gets killed by Muscle. 5 stars eliminated rank 7. Over here we have Kitchen. The PC with a knock against Doffy. You most likely might be Reservoir. Pixel already dead. If this continues, Pixel, I won't get a pan duel or a box fight between you and Takas. That makes me sad. So, you better stay alive for the next match, my friend. OG trying to arrive somewhere. Last remaining player for Suzy Wong. Good position for him. Physics gets another knock in against the old grumpy man this time. 6 teams with 19 players alive, so roughly 3 players per team. Hypebeast left with 2 again. Doffy got knocked by the PZ again. Not too good for them. And not too good for Doffy, who's second knock already. Has no helmet anymore. 8C crashing in. Crashing in he did. Considering what Pixel said yesterday, 8C is not too fond of getting in this fight again, getting in there again and again to go for the race. Anthony Ora fighting against NWP, and now it's muscle only. 15 kills for Anthony Ora. They will take home that lead after this match. With now 18 kills already. Holy shit. 7 kills by Takas alone. Kitchen so far with 6. Hypebeasts with 6 as well. OG got killed while trying to cross the street, and then we have the old grumpy man without kills so far. At least they got placement points. That's at least something. But the kill crown so far goes to Anthony Ora. 18 kills just in this mess. If they continue this, they will get 20 kills plus. And that means another kill record. $917 damage only from Takas. 460 by Hara. 550 by BanQ. And another 378 by Physics. That's an awful lot of damage. Over 2k already again. MK14. Plus the Groza. Okay, 14, my favorite DMR in the game. I'm happy about that. Oh, Turo gets knocked. Another maybe kill. Right here. For the old grumpy man. Arrow going for the move. They're still on the roof. Mate. Might be the perfect one, but only explodes in the air. Therefore, he's not able to get the knock in. Another try. Still moving forwards here. Nate into the house. The building here. The blue zone, Nate. Harris spotted by Strit, who is not able to shoot through the fence here. Now he is. Gets a knock against Hara. BenQ with another knock of his own, though. They coming out. Blue zone, Nate. This is not looking too good for Antoniora. BenQ with 5 kills now. The only remaining member in this fight here. Because Physics still has a way to go before he can join that fight. Inzi gets a flush against Tackers. BenQ trying to go for the rest now. Blue zone's coming closer. BenQ's nade might be a good one. Oh, almost getting the knock against Hero. Gets knocked from the side, and the old grumpy men are eliminated as well. Hero dies to the circle. Physics down. As last remaining member of his team, 19 kills. 1 kill missing. So he gets 20. 3 players left for the High Beast, as well as 4 players left for Kitchen. Kitchen most likely might win this. And Physics gets a knock against Doffy. But gets killed. Ooh, by 80. And Doffy dies, making it an even 20 kills for the lineup from Antoniora. Another spray by 80 against Banana Bomb, who gets tagged by Ingmar as well. And 80 just in the middle between all 4 players of Kitchen, more or less. Ingmar has to move forwards. Banana Bomb, Sparby, Depeasy, Squeaky. Those are the players which most likely might win the match. Now it's kick or clutch for the IP. 7 kills so far to their name. Same goes for the lineup from Kitchen. Oh, that might be a good nade. That's a perfect nade by 80. Another nade. Good one against Banana Bomb. 80 tries again this time. His smoke was too close to home. Might have thought there was a smoke though. Another nade. Oh, against the car. 80 gets knocked now, and now it's only Ingmar. That nade against the PZ wasn't bad. Another nade returns. Ingmar gets tagged as well. Let's go up here. Where the heck is Squeaky? Okay. Well, also too close. Now is 1 against 4. PZ gets a flush against 80. Now they're opening up. And that's it. GG, well played. Banana Bomb takes home the last kill of match number 4 or match number 10. Depending how you look at it. 20 kills, 2,800 damage and 6 assists for Antoniora. Still, not the winner in a chicken dinner for them. But enough kills and damage gets them on top of the leaderboard. Let's hop over for a quick break. And additionally, thank you, Brajansi, for the gifted sub to Chinaxi. Enjoy the emotes and thank you again. See you in a quick after a quick break. And it is almost time for the second to last match of the day. A new leader appears. Anthony Ora taking over the leaderboard with 151 points. They were the second team to approach the 100-point mark, but they are first to get the 150 points. 140 points for the Hype Beasts, 128 for Kitchen. After that, on rank number 4, we have Viz with 82 points, Susie Wong with 61, 45 for Slowstorm, 42 for the Extremely Silly Cats, 39 for 354 Esports, then 39 as well for 5 stars, 37 for NWP, 36 for the Old Grumpy Man, 30 for Storanam, 29 for the Valuable Veterans, 26 for Blue Zone Wanderers, 16 for Amigos Locos, and 14 for Next Level Gaming. Let's hop over match number 5, and 11. We'll start now. As you can see, our plane approaches from Milton Power and will reach its destination, its end destination at Primorsk. This means our flight paths roughly will only, or our players only will roughly reach this positions, or these positions here. And everything above this line, the screen line, will only be reachable by car or other means. And therefore, well, good luck, have fun. This will be interesting to see. Especially how many teams will go for Nova at night. Let's hop over. Match number 5 starts now, and we can see a bulk of players jumping out here with the Extremely Silly Cats, Kitchen, Slowstorm, the Valuable Veterans, and Hype Beasts, as well as Amigos Locos. 2 teams already approaching Sosnovka with the Blue Zone Wanderers and Old Grumpy Man, followed by 354 Esports. Then we have Viz, as well as the players from Anthony Ora and Susie Wong going for the main island, except for Ariel, again going for that spot here for the safe spawn. And we have at least 1 team going for Primorsk, maybe 2 if NWP decides to stay there, but it looks like they will give it up, and give it up more for 5 stars and NWP, because they decide to go for Quarry and a rotation. Giorna, I'm not quite sure what he's trying to do. Maybe looking for a car here. Quite sure where he wanted to go, but well, never mind that. Circle shifts in favor of every team in Farm and Co. Shelter should have gotten played by Pixel here. Kitchen going for that big rotation. Saying, all right, let's go. Yes, now I guess. Or somewhere else. Not quite sure where they want to go. Most likely trying to grab another car. Because there's a safe spot. As you can see, car spawned, car taken. And the travel continues. Where to though? I'm unsure. But they're quite close to the circle, so never mind that. Let's check it out. Novo being played by the Old Grumpy Man. Then we have Blue Wanderers. Well, the Blue Zone Wanderers with an interesting split here. And an even more interesting split by Kokopoo. Going for the Sosnovka Ferry Pier here. Hello? Oh, there we go. Yeah, if I press the dot, I don't get my map. So Primorsk being played by Storanam. Ferry Pier split being played by Susie Wong. Quarry being played by 5 stars. The Ocean Road being played by NWP. Then we have Pachinki being played by Anthony Ora. Amigos Locos playing the Snake Split, Farm Split, and Milta played by the Hype Beasts, which are currently in the middle of the circle and will try to stay there. The Valuable Veterans going for the Lumberyard, where they might find Tukin. Let's see if he will find them or not. Depends where the valuable veterans try to rotate to. Oh, stuck. Stuck, bro. Valuable veterans still rotating. Maybe trying to go for one of the garages. They might find Duffy there. We're still searching for loot. Finally found a level 2 helmet, and now the breach is commencing, or not. I saw Duffy and decide to retreat here. While Duffy himself is trying to rotate and give up the building. So, the push and the operation breach, mansion and garage with this clown car continues for the valuable veterans. I'm not quite sure how Shaq got his driver's license, but, well, he got them down there. So, I guess that counts. But again, searching for more loot. Let's see what else is new on the map. More rotations coming in. We can see a bit of movement from this kitchen with a still quite interesting split here. They need to move up as well. Runner right here in a good position to maybe... What was that? Oh, I guess it was the ferry. Or was it a ferry? I saw movement there. Yeah, it was the ferry. Running now on top of the roof while we can see Street and Clam right here waiting for anyone to make a move over the bridge. And those guys right here, the Blue Zone Wanderers, might be their prime suspects. Frane has seen Clam and Street. Oh, first tech. And first shot taken here. Gets another headshot. And has to reload. Very unfortunate for Fran. 97.6 damage. Which means he almost got that knock in. Chukin found Vides here. Extremely silly cats are in trouble. Already retreating though, so not trying to save Vides here. HPFL trying to go for the kill, gets a flush done, gets tagged in the process though. More fights coming in. 2-0 against Takas here. Ari is knocked. 8 coming in, and that's it for Takas. He gets flushed. Anthony Ara losing a good chunk of their flash here. This just means we have BanQ and Physics alive. And they got the knock and flush against Haikyuu. Died around here. A minute in silence for our fallen brother. Or not. Shaq in trouble. Gets knocked by Otis here. Valuable Wanderers showed themselves too early with Shaq. And the extremely silly cats were able to get a kill in. That happened here at the shelter. Happy following NWP. Question is, does NWP know that Starinam is following them? maybe see a roadblock. So the extremely silly cats made it. Let's go down here. Made it to the bunker. You can see this is where Tim and Fallon are. This is where Kiri and Ichiban is. Oh, interesting. Otis has seen Kirin. Spray coming out, another knock, another kill for the extremely silly cats here. Now from the other sides, at Fallon and Tim, we're in trouble. Tim retreating now, saying, alright, that's not working out. Fallon killed as well. This is the first team we might lose this round. Tim trying to get away. So now made it to circle physics. Trying to catch them maybe. Put Tim over to 1. Shots coming out by Renzaren. We have an emergency pickup played by 354 Esports. Brijanzi, Aru, Fezzi, Avizi, and Kokopu. Aru! Sorry, I couldn't help myself. And this means they are waiting here for nothing. The Blue Zone Wanderers staying, well, like monuments here. The last team still has to go to the main island and get into the circle. Let's see where 354 Esports is trying to go. Looks like they might try to go for the liquid compound or the yellows. Yellows are not in the circle anymore. Righto. Shots. Oh, no luck. Needs to dodge this now. Rue with some shots. Righto trying his best to get away here. Is able to get his car to safety. Position secured. The question is for how long. Janzi has the upper hand and gets the knock against Renzaren. Alice gets a kill against Tim. So the valuable veterans are eliminated on X16. Shots from the side. Icy. Icy with a long shot here. 5 stars. You can kill herself with the Molotov. Yes, that counts as... Well, that happened. More nades coming out, more shots coming out. Hero. Turbo. In trouble. NZ will die now. So still waiting there. Another nade. Another try. They're all trying to get in there. Gets a knock in. Even able to get the flush in. So Grand is down as well. This just leaves 2 for slow zone. HPF Al and Snicken. Shots by Tuju. In the direction of Anthony Ora. Circle shifted in favor of everyone still quite close to the farm and the dirt road. Where we currently see Anthony Ora heading. New compound being played, a ghost compound being played by Next Level Gaming. They're being played by Kitchen. Except for Spybee and Squeaky. They're trying to get some kills in against NWP. Kitchen so far without kills. 5 beasts without kills. Anthony Ora at least had 1 kill. Nicken got killed by Turbo Banans. Nate, and therefore the old grumpy man eliminating the players from Slow Storm. Spray, drive-by try. And 2 men are down. This is not looking too good for NWP. Susie Wong taking home 2 more kills here. Greto and Jomo, the last 2 remaining players for NWP. Trying to find a position. Spybee in front of them. Stopping at the airdrop. Not quite sure that was wise. Trying to get away now. Squeaky with the knock against Jolly. Ariel gets knocked as well. Kitchen with another kill on the leaderboard. Or more points on the leaderboard. OG and Vasi following NWP now. Oh, OG with a nice knock against Yorma. In the back we can see the extremely silly cats with an emergency pickup. I'm not sure if she or he should take it. Alice with some shots. Gladden with the knock against Icy. Pixel trying to make a run for it. And that's it. 5 stars eliminated by Stodanam. Back you still on top of the table here. More shots coming out by Banana Bomb. See if they are able to get more kills in. Sophia killed as well by Greto. No, Otis says, Alice, come on. Let's use the bike. I'm not quite sure this is the most promising setting. Now they stopped right below Susie Wong, High Beast, and Kitchen. I guess this is not what they expected. Nice prone by 80. Amar getting some shots in against Squeaky. They coming out. That might be a good one. Might be a bit too far. Way too far. Otis. Bombed by Pixel. Knock against Squeaky. Another nade finds Banana Bomb, and this just leaves the PZ. Re-smoking. Manic gets a kill against Wiki. Res. By the PZ. Blue zone. Takes effect. It's phase 4. Thank you. Still on top of the dirt road here. Banana bomb knocked again by the circle. Pixel fighting in the blue. Did find some more util here. Or at least some more heal. He's going for 13 first aids. Man, what are you doing, Pixel? Are you waiting for the PC to die in the blue? He's trying to heal himself. 5 first aids remain for his name. Jenga with a knock against Ingmar. Tujo facing off against Soranam here. Kitchen eliminated. The PZ was found by Pixel, who gets knocked in the process. Not the smartest move you could do, but at least it paid off with another kill for the high piece. Dolphy gets a knock against BanQ. And Physics gets killed as well, so Anthony Aura is eliminated by their direct opponents from the high piece, which are losing which did lose Pixel, so it's only HC and Doffy now. Ingmar was killed as well. 7 kills for them already. 1 each for HC and Ingmar. 2 for Doffy. 3 for Pixel. With the last kill. So let's see them push forwards. Storanam searching for a position in the circle. And let's see Stratos back there. Mikey coming in. Shots coming out. Mikey takes, well, a turn with that tree. He used that one as support. And they decide to fight that. Nice tags. Nice nade here. Happy. No helmet left for him. Did see Mikey there. Flash. And it wasn't too bad. Going into the next one and gets knocked. Yeah, that's not where I wanted to go. Soda now the last remaining player for Storanam. You know, with the flush against Vladen. We're up and over here. The next level gaming against the hype beasts. 7 teams remain. And 2 are stuck right here in the snake. Staying right there in the snake. Molotov. Not bad. Some shots again. Soda. With that opportunity. Don't waste it. Molly coming in. Itzy there. We see knock against Scenic and Manic. Gets stolen by Doffy. Sata with the kill. With the knock against Nilla. Mikey gets the kill against Soda. And Jenga now in the smoke. Gets a knock against 80. As he was healing. But Doffy is still there. Going for the rest. And now from the side. It's Mikey. And Viz. They're coming for them. More nades coming in. He survives another one. Flash is coming out. Doffy. At angle. Countered by Stratos. And that's it. GG, well played. Heartbeats eliminated on rank 5. And this just leaves us with 3 players for this. And everything else is down here. Turbo Banan still alive. And now I know what that's supposed to mean. Turbo banana would be the correct name in German. Or turbo banana in English. So yeah, turbo banana. I hope I pronounce it at least a bit correct. Or semi-correct. So Blue Zone Wanderers still with 4 players left standing, searching for a position. Then we have Amigos Locos with some placement points. No kills though. Same goes for the Blue Zone Wanderers. It's the 0 kill play here. Turbo Banan at least was 4 kills for his team. And that's a push from the Blue Zone Wanderers against Amigos Locos. Sata still safe and sound here in that room in the Potter Tower. Oh, I see a Panzer. Nope. Nope. RVO. Look against Fang Bang Bang. And that Panzer hit. And Miller gets knocked though. Rana going for the rest. Bang Bang Bang. In a good position. Turbo Banan made himself known. Best position though for this. They don't have to fight anyone before the circle shifts. They can just move to this ridge here. They're currently playing close to. But they won that fight. They want it. Molly coming out. That's a good one. At least it landed right on the car. Hello there. Can I ask you to move? Oh, that's not good here. Necro gets knocked. Avio gets killed as well. And this takes care of the Amigos Locos. 10 kills for them. 13 in total. They know that Turbo Banana is there. They just have to fight the Blue Zone Wanderers. Stratos saying, I'm gonna go make a move here. Trying to circle around. I see 2 nades in hands by the Blue Zone Wanderers, and they're dying to the circle. They didn't want to give away their skills for this. And this just leaves Turbo Banan. Nade in hand. Waiting for Mikey to make his appearance. They know he's there. And Stratos gets the last kill. GG, well played. Winner chicken dinner for Wiz with 14 kills, 1,900 damage and 5 assists. That will take them up in the leaderboard. Let's hop over for a quick break before we will return with match number 6 of the day and match number 12 in total. The last match of this qualifier. And the fun is almost over. Unfortunately, this is the last match for today and for the qualifiers. But we'll see each other again next week on Friday. 155 points for Antoniora, 153 for the Hypebeast, 132 for Kitchen, 106 for Viz, 65 for Susie Wong, as well as 49 for Slowstorm, 46 for the Old Grumpy Man, and 45 for Extremely Silly Cats. And now, on rank number 9, currently the first team to drop down to the lower bracket are NWP with 41 points. 4 points missing to take over their position from the Silly Cats. Then we have 40 points for 5 stars, 39 for 354 Esports, 34 for Storanam, 31 for the Blues and Wanderers, 29 for Valuable Veterans, 21 for Amigos Locos, and 18 for the Next Level Gaming players. And we are in match number 12, the last match of the day. And I'm missing the plane. Where is it? Plane. Hello. Hello. Plane. Hello. Oh, well, I'm way too high. That might be a reason. And as you can see, this time, the plane is taking us to a different destination. And it's way, way more rewarding drop for the players. As you can see, there's a lot more places that the players are able to jump to. And this means we have more chances to get a slower match. Maybe, but normally they say last game, a fast game. And that might happen here as well. 5 stars going for Stalber Kameshki. Then we have Slowstorm quite close to them. Savani being played by Kitchen. Yasnaya being played by NWP. Then we have 354 Esports close to Rorschach. In Rorschach, we have a hot drop here between Storanam and the Old Grumpy Man here. Turbobanan has found a pistol. Well, that's not really good loot. Trying to get away here. Because he's getting pushed by NWP. One player has seen him, and Turbobanan is the first one to be eliminated from this lobby. Sosuke quite close to Clam here. Getting the knock in. And like they say, last game, fast game. Another kill, another player dead. We're down to 61, so that means we have lost another player as well. Who got killed? I guess Amigos Locos only started with 3 players. Hello. There was an issue with my mouse here. That's not where I want to go. Into knocked. This just leaves straight as last man standing for the Old Grumpy Man. Laden spotted, knocked. Happy at the tree already. Nice transition by straight. Gets the knock, Soda. Trying to go for the flush rather than the knock. Now from behind. He couldn't decide where to watch. Stretch killed by Storanam, and therefore the first elimination against the Old Grumpy Man was successful. Circle shifts again with favor to the south. And now it's Susie Wong against Antoniora. Tekis gets a kill against Jolie. Ariel got the knock against Physics. Nate coming out. That might be a good one. Oh. As he from the side gets knocked though. Unfortunate. Ariel with another knock. And now it's only Banku who's left alive for Antoniora. Going for the rest on Takas. While Ariel cleans house. Hochi's still alive somewhere. I'm not quite sure where he is. Oh my god, how is he that far away? He did loot the yellows, it seems. At least one kill now for Susie Wong here. But it looks like Ariel decides to drop that fight. That might be the best outcome. Gets a knock against Takas again. And another one! Ah, but he gets rocked by Physics, who's going for the race on Takas because he's second knock. Very, very unfortunate. And Hoji, well, Hoji. Run, boy, run. Your mate is waiting for you. Run, boy, run. They are killing him. Run, boy, run. You will not be in time. Run, boy, run. Why don't you take a car? And that's it. Hoji, the last remaining player for Susie Wong, now being hunted by the extremely silly cats. And he gets killed as well. Susie Wong down on rank number 15. And another quite early elimination. 5 minutes and 17 seconds played. And we have our first team moving over the bridge here. With the heartbeat saying, alright, let's go for military. That might be a valid position. Karen being shot at by RVO. Because Locos saying they want some more kills in here. And the yellows are being played by the valuable veterans here. Back, like I said, the extremely silly cats, and we still have 3 players left for Antoniora. They almost could have lost that matchup here. Almost though, against Susie Wong. They were lucky. How is Vidis looking? Holy smokes. Looking on the floor, waiting for stuff to happen. Well, you can do that. Or you couldn't. So, Susie Wong. They had 65 points. And most likely will make it to the next round in the upper bracket. But the old grumpy man were only 1 point in front of the extremely silly cats. And they made a kill. Old grumpy man did a kill as well against Antoniora though. Then we have NWP 5 stars, 354, Storanam, Blue Zone Wanderers, Valuable Veterans, Amigos Locos, and Next Level Gaming in the second half of the leaderboard. NWP would need at least 6 more points to catch up and take over the old grumpy man. They would need 7. 8 points for 5 stars. 9 points for 354 esports. And I guess 12 points for Storanam. So everything's still possible if you get to the top 4 or something. Soda and Vladen moving closer to Slow Storm. Soda with a knock against Hipfel. Or HPFL. Again. Trying to get the knock against Soda. Flash coming out. Soda, though, did not see that coming. Trying to get out of that garage. Jumps out just in time. Another nade coming. More nades coming, and that hit HPFL. From behind, we have this arriving, taken down, happy. And now it's Storanam stuck between a rock and a hard place. Or in this case, stuck between Wiz and Slowstorm. Both teams in the upper half of the leaderboard, while Storanam is only on 12th. They need those kills. The question is, will they get those? Spray coming out, and it's another man down. Soda, the last remaining player who's still alive. 9 HP to his name, and that nade from Grandis. Well, solves the question. Will Storenam make it to the upper bracket? No. Nade coming out. Might be good against Grandis, who's trying to get away. And it barely explodes behind him. And now we have the same positions from Wiz we earlier had from Storenam. Almost exactly the same. Smoke coming out. Going into the window. Shots coming in from behind. Ooh, Fang Bang Bing with an interesting position against the extremely silly cats. While Hallis is up here. He might be able to spot Fang. Oh well, he's sitting quite good. Hypebeast still on military. Waiting maybe for someone to cross the bridge. On the other side we have the Blue Zone Wanderers. Not wandering the Blue Zone, but waiting for players to get to their position. And in this case it might be the Hypebeast. If they don't decide to use the Milter Bridge, and they do just that. This retreating at least a bit, waiting for Slowstorm to make a move. Not much moving to make though. And Kitchen, well, they send Squeaky first. Who's taken the emergency pickup. Let's see if he will be enough spot power for his teammates. This compound here looks good. Nobody there, but Squeaky's still on the move here. Oh, he's taking it. Well, I was happy to show you that one. You're welcome. Always happy to help a fellow player out. So, we still have Viz and Slowstorm in a kind of Mexican standoff situation. Slowstorm finally moving, but they are not sure if they can move as much as they want to. HPFL. Think, alright, I'm gonna run over the street here. Looting some more. Sneaking in Shuriken, patiently waiting in the car. And now we have a situation clown car, which might be the death of Slowstorm right here. If they are unlucky, but they are lucky, it seems. They just decide to go for the big rotation here. Decide to go for the Mount Everest rotation. So, most likely, they will drive like this. Come out here somewhere. While this is going for the straight approach. Also fighting in the blue. And we have our next fight here between the Hypebeast and NWP. Renzarin gets knocked by 8C. Doffy fighting against Gyoma. 8C a bit unhappy that they lost Igmar there. Quite sure if... there we go. Rachel behind that car. And 8C gets a flush in. Well done. NWP eliminated. Yeah, well. Road camping. The Hypebeast. Not the smartest thing you could do. Muscle, the last remaining player for them. Searching for a place to play. He decides to go for this little shack. The wooden shack here. Not the greatest play to do. Or position to play. Anthony Yora still alive as well. Waiting patiently here. Can see Banky still crawling around. Then we have the valuable veterans. Tim quite close to Vides here. Rajansi, well, he sprays. I don't know where, but he did spray. I guess he might have aimed for next level gaming, but they're far, far away. And Kieran might get some new friends in 5 stars. Did see Lani approaching. Goxie moving forwards as well. Spray coming out, and now he's in trouble. Because he's one against Manny, trying to get away, and he is barely able to do so with 3 HP left. 1 HP left after crashing into that car. Alice now, though, we see knock against Goxie. Fallon gets the knock against Ivio. That happens around here. Muscle still waiting for his chance maybe to do something. Sata and Timonen. Oh, I see Mortar. I see Mortar again. Oopsie. Mortar is way too far away. Another one. While Kitchen gets annihilated or decimated here. Another way too far. Well, that's better, but do you have more? Oh, Physics still has more. Dolphy with the knock against Squeaky. Squeaky got the knock in against Pixel. Well, that one was better. Avio knocked as well. I'm not quite sure how. Oh, by Kirin. And now it's Seta only. Trying his best to get his mates back on their feet. While we hop over here in the fight between Kitchen and Hypebeast. Dolphy, the last remaining player, and the Hypebeasts are out on rank number 13. Another, well, quite early out for them. They did get some more kills in against Kitchen. Banana Bomb and Spyby, the last 2 remaining players here. While Valen gets the knock in against Takas. Thank you now. 14 HP remain. He has to retreat here. Still, they did live longer than the Hypebeasts. So that's good for Anthony Aura. Shots against next level gaming again. Brajansi. I don't want to explain you how that game works. But over this range, with an SMG, even with the SMG buff, that's quite motivated. Frane trying to get a knock in against Otis here. Alice still on top of that hill. They lost Sophia here. "38 players and 12 teams remain. And we might lose another one in the process here if this continues and Banana Bomb gets that angle. At least if he hits. There's with the knock against Lani. Muscle, like I said, the last remaining player. Banana Bomb lost his front 2 tires. So his UAZ might be a bit slow. Especially when turning. I'm not quite sure why Spivey is still in the blue here. But he at least has all 4 of his tires. Pickens gets a knock against Hallis. Let's have over here. This is a fight between the extremely silly kittens and 5 stars. Above 5 stars, we have the valuable veterans. It is again with a knock against Lenny the Boy this time. Behind them, we have the Blue Zone Wanderers. We're quite close to 354 Esports and Slowstorm. John Z. Able to get the knock against Grandis. Gets killed now. 354 Esports eliminated. And now the next team approaches. Another challenger. Chucking against the Blue Zone Wanderers. And that's it for him. Another kill for 354 though, with Kakapoo getting the kill against HPFL. Bang, bang, bang. 2 kills. Another 1. And this means we're down to 30 players and 10 teams. Sutter. There's someone in that little shack. The back, we still can see the 2 players from Kitchen. All 4 players for this are still alive. The same cannot be said for other teams. 5 stars being approached now by the extremely silly cats. Otis with Vector in hand. Oh, that worked. Interesting corner there. Double knock by Otis. The Vector is a beast, but he gets knocked from above by Biggins. Alice gets knocked as well. This just leaves Viles. He's waiting patiently. He's getting that flush in. Blue Zone approaches, and the extremely silly cats are eliminated on ranked 10. While we have our next fight between the valuable veterans and the Blue Zone Wanderers. Nice angle by Shaq. Let's retreat again. After being spotted by Fang Bang Bing. Like I said, the next team approaches. 5 stars. Getting 5 stars for this execution style. Knock. Kirin coming in from the side now. Gets another knock. Icy against Kirin here. And he gets that kill. No, Zapdos get that kill. Physics joining in on that fight says, I'm bored, guys. It's too boring in that compound. Let me do stuff. Oh, Muscle from behind with shots against him. Mikey got the kills against Next Level Gaming. They're out on rank number 7. And now we have 6 teams remaining. Avio down. Which just leaves Sata as last man standing. For the guys from Amigos Locos. We are following Sata here. In his fight against Kitchen. And he gets 1. And gets killed by Spivey. Question is, will Muscle do anything? Blue Zone. And we see Viz advancing. An 8 by Mikey. And we're down to 4 teams. 1 player left for Anthony Ora. Which is Physics trying to get more kills in. And he gets a knock against IQ. 3 players left for Viz. 4 players left for the Blue Zone Wanderers. Physics and the Blue Zone Wanderers not in the circle anymore though. Then we have Spivey and Banana Bomb for Kitchen. Oh my god. And the Blue Zone Wanderers. The team I thought might get the chicken dinner, gets killed by this, and this just leaves Physics in a 1-against-3 situation against this. And by how this is currently stretching, it might still be possible for Physics to get that chicken dinner. He has seen Stratos. First spray successful. Flash coming out. And this is it. GG, well played. Winner, chicken dinner. 2-2 gets the last kill for this. And therefore, this was match number 10. 10 kills for the Blue Zone Wanderers. 1,600 damage for this, though, with 8 assists. And before we hop over to the leaderboard, I'm going to bring you through this match. And let's see if I'm correct in approaching the points for the leaderboard. 8 kills for this, plus the chicken dinner made 18 points. So they should have 124 now, which still leaves them behind Kitchen, the Hypebeast, and Anthony Ora. Anthony Ora with 5 kills and 6 points for placement means 11 points, means they have 166 in total. Not making it to the 170, but at least they doubled their points from match. Well, they more than doubled their points from the first match day. Then we have the Blue Zone Wanderers with 10 kills and placement number 3, which means 5 placement points for them, 15 points in total. So they got 46 points. So, like I said, 46 might be enough to get them over the old grumpy man. Kitchen with 8 points, 4 kills, plus the placement points being 4, means 12. They are on rank 3, so that means they have 144 points, still behind the Hypebeasts. NWP, 1 point for kills, and for the placement they have 3 points, mates 4, which means they have 44. They are behind the Blue Zone Wanderers. So it could mean the Blue Zone Wanderers have enough points now to get in front of the old grumpy men, even though I doubt that, because the placement points are the tiebreaker, and the Blue Zone Wanderers now have 33 kills, so it might differ. Next Level Gaming, 0 points, 4 kills, at least 1 point for placement. And same goes for Amigos Locos, 0 points for them, plus 2 for placement, means they have 23. Next Level Gaming has 19 points, so no change there. 5 stars, 6 kills, plus a placement point 1, means 47 points for them. They could have taken over the old grumpy man, because the old grumpy man did not get kills. They did not get placement points, so 46 was the pointage to beat. So 5 stars may have taken over that spot. Valuable Veterans was 2 points for placement. 2 points for kills, 0 placement for 9th place. Means they have 31 in total. Extremely Silly Cats with 3 points. No placement point for them. Means 48. So they took over the spot from the old grumpy man. Slowstorm with 6 kills. But they already were in the upper half. So they only could have gotten up to Susie Wong. Never mind. So 55 points for them. Plus 1 point for 354 Esports. Means 40 points in total for them. Still in the bottom half of the leaderboard. Hypebeast with 5 kills. No placement points. Means they have 158. Still behind Anthony Ora. But still in front of Kitchen. Star and Arm with 4 kills. Means they have 38 points in total. 1 point for Susie Wong. Which means they have 66 points. And 0 points for the old grumpy man. Let's see if I am correct in predicting that the guys from 5 stars made it to the upper half of the bracket. So let's see if this has been updated already. Yes, it has. 5 stars taken home. 8th place with 47 points. Like I said, 166 for Anthony Ora, 158 for the Hypebeast, 144 for Kitchen, 124 for Viz, 66 for Susie Wong, 55 for Slowstorm, 48 for the Extreme Silly Cats, and last but not least, 47 for 5 stars. In the second half, and therefore in the lower bracket, we have the old grumpy man, the Blue Zone Wanderers, with each 46 points. Then 45 points for NWP, 40 points for 354 Esports, 38 for Soranam, 31 for the Valuable Veterans, 23 for Amigos Locos, and almost making it to 20 points, Next Level Gaming. Well, and that's it from me for today. I hope you enjoyed the cast. I will rate you over either to Lobby 1 if that still continues, or we will find a new guest to cast and, a new guest to host. I will be back next week with the lower bracket on my channel. The upper bracket will be streamed by TGO on his channel, so leave him a follow if you like. Exclamation mark Lobby 1 in chat. And like I said, I will rate you to someone else. Let's see who is there. Or if you have any suggestions, feel free to shoot them in the chat. I'm going to sign off now. Bye-bye. Till you next time.